Good morning, everybody. It's about 4:30 here in the morning, and I was up doing nothing, sitting. I thought, well, I haven't made a video for a while. Of course, I've been having a little medical trouble, so since I'm sitting here, and I was just thinking about Christmases past, and I thought I would share a little bit of past Christmases with you. And I can remember back when I was a small kid. This is many years ago, probably. I'm guessing about, I was probably 6 years old or 7. So roughly 50 some years ago. We had a Christmas tree. Now this is going back way back there. Some of you may remember these trees and some of you may not. But this tree was a silver tree. It was real shiny. And there was a light that turned, it turned around and around and around. But it had a red lens, and then it had a green lens, and then it had a blue lens. And you plug that up, and while that was running, that silver tree would turn colors. It would turn red or blue or green. And I still remember that just plain as day. And I can remember getting the little cap pistols, that kids got back then. Yeah, I got the cap pistols and the cap rifle, and that was really something to me. And we had lots of things back then. It didn't amount to much, but it was really something when we got that, because we never had much. And we always had plenty to eat. Always had good food on the table. My dad worked at a filling station, gas station, and most of the time through the week, what we ate were beans, potatoes, and bread, and cornbread sometimes. But on Friday night, when my dad would get paid and come home, he always would bring home a 6-pack of Pepsi in a 12-ounce bottle, a glass bottle. And that was a real treat, 1 bottle of pop per week, and you look forward to that on Friday night. But anyway, another Christmas that I remember, I was a little older, and we were at the same place, and I wanted a guitar. I was probably 10 or 12 maybe. I doubt if I was that. I was probably 9. Well, my dad got me it was called a Silvertone electric guitar, and it was in a flat case. The amplifier was built inside the case, and that was the grandest present I ever got. When I was a kid, And, there's a lot of them old stories from way back when that you remember. I can remember when I can remember being probably 4 years old. We lived in an apartment in town in a place called Nevada, Ohio. We lived in an apartment in town, and we lived upstairs. And I can remember my mother going out on the roof of the building and hanging clothes out on the line. But she wouldn't let me go out that door. I can just barely remember that. She would not let me go out that door. But she would go out there and hang clothes on that line to dry her clothes. And that's just something I can remember from back then. And another Christmas was probably in between there. We lived right beside of a railroad track, and this church, you know, we never had nothing. So this church, it came in there and it brought one of those old metal pedal cars. And we pedaled that little old car around, me and my sister, I think. We was the only ones big enough to do it, I think. And we pedaled that little old car around for a while. That was something. And they brought the specific thing that I can remember that they brought to eat. They probably brought plenty of other stuff too. But they brought a bag of the peanut M&Ms, you know, a bag of peanut M&Ms probably. To me, it looked like a grocery bag, but it was probably just a, you know, just a small 7 or 8 ounce bag. But those peanut M&Ms were really something. And, well, you just remember things like that when you're sitting around, nobody to talk to and all that stuff. So, yeah, that's just one of my thoughts since I hadn't made a video for a while. Figured I'd put one up. So anyway, if you got any old Christmas stories that, you know, that you like to tell or something other, go ahead and tell them and let other people know them. And I like them old stories. I used to sit and listen to my grandmother tell stories all the time about way back when. Way back when. Alright, that's enough of me rambling on. I better get off in here and see if I can get this thing uploaded today sometime. But anyway, y'all have a very nice day, and God bless.